I saved 2/3 of the cost doing wall mats myself. And you know what? They look pretty dang good. Hey everyone, Sensei Stanley, student first martial arts and fitness in Monroe, North Carolina. I am the head instructor and owner. I am a second-degree black belt in judo, a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. I coached wrestling for 16 years, and I've worked with state, national, and international players in all the different grappling arts. Thanks for tuning into the channel today. We're going to talk about, and I'm going to show you how I built these wall mats. And let me tell you, when I looked up the cost of having these made for me or even to buy used, man, they were expensive. And even though I only did 40 feet of wall mats, the cost was going to be somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 if I would have had them made for me and built. And I don't even think that includes installation. So I spent roughly $500, $600 on this, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. I think that these wall mats are going to be great for what we need, and this is going to be the process of how I built these. So enjoy. Obviously, if you have questions about anything at all on this video, the material, how long it took, the quality, etc., just go ahead and reach out. You could message me, comment below. My cell phone is down there. My email is down there. Contact me. Check it out. If there's any way that I can help you build your own wall mats to help you save some money, please let me know. Enjoy, everyone. First, let's talk about the materials that I used. I used spray adhesive, a measuring tape, chalk line, staples, a utility knife, deck screws, self-tapping screws, and washers. These are the anchors, and this is my staple gun. I highly recommend using an actual staple gun for this because you have to staple a lot. And finally, I used a PVC fabric. As you can see here, I have a special guest. This is my daughter Olivia, and she helped me measure and cut all of these pieces of plywood. So what I'm doing here is I decided to go with 7-foot wall mats. So I'm taking a foot off of this plywood, measure with the tape, use a chalk line to snap the line. And again, Olivia is helping me, of course. Then I told her to go over and stand by the dojo. I used one of these pieces of plywood as a template. This is some leftover foam that I had originally used for my dojo floor. It's 1 inch thick, and I decided to upgrade later to these blue mats that you see. This is a closer look at the PVC fabric. So it just looks like fabric on one side and then a nice slick shiny plastic material on the other side. Alright, let's start constructing the wall pads. First, we're going to lay down the piece of foam that I ended up cutting out, 4 foot by 7 foot. Now, whenever I cut this PVC fabric, which all I'm doing is using scissors, I'm leaving about 6 inches of overhang. So cutting it 6 inches on each side, top, bottom, left, and right. Placing down a piece of plywood. And then what I do is I wrap the edges. I get them nice and tight because the last thing you want whenever you're doing this PVC fabric is to have a wrinkle in your fabric. So you really want to make sure that's pulled tight and you roll it out flat. After I pull the edges tight, I use my staple gun to staple the pieces into place. Hold that fabric nice and tight on the edges. And you got to remember, people are not going to see the back. So if the back is not exactly perfect, it's not a big deal. And of course, Olivia is helping me. I forgot that I had bought this spray adhesive. So I got through 2 wall mats and realized that I didn't use any of the spray adhesive, so I actually never used it. Okay, so I decided to set up this railing system. I have a piece of rail. This is actually a unistrut is what that's called. and I am anchoring it to 3 of the beams on the wall. They're 10 feet long, so I'm anchoring it to 3 different beams. And I had to use the self-tapping screws here because I am screwing right into a steel beam. From here, I'm measuring up roughly where that rail system would fall as far as comparison to the wall mat. I'm measuring up about 3 foot, making a mark. Then I'll measure up 6 foot, make a mark. Then I'm going to get out my chalk line and snap a line. I'm sure Olivia is around here somewhere. And what I thought about in my head is I'm going to snap this line exactly where the top of the rail system is. So when I screw these anchors in, I'll be able to screw them in place so that they are going to hug the top of that rail, because I do have the mats actually touching the ground. So I wanted to be able to move them at any time. You see, this is what a completed one looks like, and I am pretty surprised how good they turned out. So here we go. You could see the railing system at 3 foot and the railing system at 6 foot. Wow, how awesome this video was, and thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out. I want to help people. I want to help new dojo owners save some money. I want to help provide a safe environment for all the dojos out there, whether it's business or personal, right? If you have a dojo in your garage and you want wall mats, again, if I can help you, please let me know. Please reach out. Thank you so much. If you wanted to see how I either did the insulation for my dojo or how I did my 5-layer flooring system for my judo dojo, please check out one of these 2 videos. Thanks, everyone. See ya.